Yeah. Got it. Okay, so hi everyone. Good morning once again, and welcome to the OSM Diary section. My name is Benedicta. I'm sure you've met me before, so no need for long introduction here. So before we start, I would like to ask this icebreaker question. Have you ever written an OSM diary before? Please kindly put it in the chat, type in the chat if you've written an OSM diary before. Yeah. This session, though I'm leading, yes, it's still gonna be interactive. I mean, so if you have before, yeah, I guess you will join me so that we all train ourselves. Okay, I can see a lot of people saying not yet, not yet. And Kingsley says yes. Oh, great. Oh, that's good. So I guess when I miss out on anything, you'll be there too, feeling for me. Okay, that's good then. Okay. So I'll share my screen now. I can see a lot of people say not yet. Okay. Okay. Please confirm you can see my screen. Hello.
Yes, we can see.
Okay, great. So before you write an OSM diary, you should first of all have an OSM account, of which I'm sure every one of us here have one. So you just log on to go to osm.org, then you go to your profile. Yeah, as I have. Then you would go to enter new diary entry. So you click on this and you get to see this. So it has about 4 sections, which is the subject, the body, the language, and location. Yeah, then you are good to publish. So the OSM diary uses it kind of looks like a markdown, but it's used crammed down. Yeah, and if you are kind of conversant with HTML also, you can use it. So if you're not very versed with coding, this here, this section here helps you to write it. Yeah, it's like a guide, helps you to write it very easily. So when you log on to your diary and you enter your new diary entry, the subject here is for the title. So say the title will be monthly reports. Yeah. Then we come to the body. So the body uses this cram down like the HTML headings. So you start, if it's introduction, you'd want to, so introduction, you would want to use it as a heading, you do the hashtag, you follow the instructions here, then you, sorry, the introductions. And one good thing about this is you can always preview what you've done before you would have to publish anything you would publish. So this is the heading and you want to see how it looks like, you go to preview and voila, there is your introduction. So you key in, you go back, then you key in whatever you want to write there. So maybe my a little bit my it is. Yeah, and you want to see how it is how it looks. You also preview, and yeah, it's there. Then we come to the next section, which is the other list. Maybe you have something you want to list, no, a subheading. So maybe from introduction, we'd want to write a subheading about maybe what you like. So you double hash that, then what I like. You also preview to check if what you is done, then you go back to editing. So maybe what you like, you would want to list them. So the list, we have ordered and unordered. So say if you want to start just list like in a straight line, in a horizontal format, that's how you would, the format you would use the star, we enter star, say I like one food, maybe I like drink, I like mapping. You want to see how it looks like, go back preview. So it's not ordered, it just goes in an horizontal manner. But if you want it to be in an ordered form, you would use the ordered list, which you use one, you just list one, maybe I like to dance, two, I like to sing, three, I like, sorry, three, two, laugh. You preview, and voila, you get your lists. Yeah. Yeah, and in case you'd want to insert a link, like you see, and in the normal, let me say a text or an email, when you want to insert the link, normally you get that kind of like a chain icon where you can easily link. But with this, with the OSM Diary, if you want to insert a link, you use the format in the Chrome down. Yeah, if you're not familiar, if you are familiar, as I said, if you are familiar with HTML, you can just go ahead with using the HTML format, and yeah, it works perfect. So before we insert any text, say the any link, you write the text, then you add the URL. So what I want to insert is my profile. So my profile link. Then I come here. Let me use this. Then come and copy the URL link here. Copy. Then paste. Then close. When you preview, you can see it didn't work. It should work. Okay, I didn't. Sorry. Okay, yep. Voila. So when you just click on this, it will just take you back to the page. Yeah. And the last part in the body is image. If you want to insert an image. Yeah, if you use Twitter a lot, you would see that when you add an image and you want to post something, it will tell you that add an alt text to the image. The alt text basically is a text that you add for those with disability, maybe who find it very difficult reading, would be able to get to read it easily. Yeah. So in adding an alt text to an image to this, you'd use exclamation, then the text. So the text, let's see, I think there is a way to add there is a proper way to add an alt text, but so when you describe the alt text basically means you describing the image that you are adding to the profile or the sites you are using. So you can maybe, if it's just a picture of you, the alt text can be maybe the best way you can name your alt text is saying your name, like you describing, okay, I am Benedicta, or the picture is Benedicta and my picture. Like you just be specific. You just be specific with the picture. So example, let me say, I'm going to add a picture from OSM Ghana site. So I could easily add all text as maybe OSM Ghana. I know this isn't too much, isn't too best to describe it. So before you add a text, an image, yeah, you copy the image link. Yeah. So the best thing you would have to do is opening the image in a new tab, then copying the URL, then pasting it. So when you preview, voila, it's there. Otherwise, it wouldn't show. So let me try and use this as an example. Say, let me see. Wiki. Let me do something about Wiki Commons. Then, so I come here, I copy the image. So with one thing about inserting, one thing about inserting an image to is, it should be from a public site where everyone uses. So if you try to insert an image from your Google Drive, or maybe directly from your phone, maybe if you connect to your phone, or from your PC, it might work all right. But if someone tries to open it, it might say the link is broken. They wouldn't be able to access. So the best advice is using the public sites where everyone can access it. So example is the Wiki Commons, and Wiki Commons, before you'll be able to access copy the URL of an image there, you'd have to log in. You require a login first. So either Wiki Commons or any other public place where everyone accesses image freely. Yeah, aside your Google Drive or your laptop, directly from your laptop. So I'll try this. Because I don't have an account with Wiki Commons yet, and I've not logged in yet, I'll try copying this web login and see what it will tell me. Copy. Paste. And I'll preview. And you see what it told me. It wouldn't be possible. So always make sure that if you are using it like Wiki Commons, log in before you copy the link, image link access to paste. And always make sure, sometimes when you are copying, don't copy directly from the sites here. From this, it might not be the right link address. So you can just right click on the image and copy image address. So something like this. Oh, sorry. So something like you just right click and copy link address. Yeah. And back to edit. So that's it for the body. So you can add anything that you want to add here. And you come to the language. You know, Wikimedia is an open source and like free to use website. So with OSM Diary, you can basically do your diary in any language you want, any language you are comfortable with. So you just set your language. And if you prefer or if you like, you can add your location, but it's not really advised. But if you want, so if you would want to like to add your location, use map, then you try to set wherever you want to, any place. Then it gives you the longitude and latitude of the area. Then voila, you are done. You can publish it. But remember that whatever you put in OSM Diary entry, whatever you put on your OSM Diary, you will not be able to delete it. I don't know if anyone has tried and deleted it, but you are able to edit. You are able to edit, but you will not be able to delete it. Yeah. So in summary, what I'll say is OSM Diary is easy to create. And when you are trying to add an image, make sure you use public access websites like the Wikimedia, also your GitHub, or any other open public sites people use. Yeah, and you can't delete your OSM Diary, but you are able to edit. Yeah, so that's it for OSM Diary training, and thank you. Hi. Stop sharing now. Hello, Becky. Over to you. So please, if you have any questions, yeah.
There's one question in the chat from
Okay.
Tabani. He's asking, hello Benedicta, what is the best public site that can be used to restore images for OSM Wiki and OSM Diary?
Yeah, I think the best would be Wiki Commons, because it's widely used by everyone. So I think the best would be Wiki Commons, like Wikipedia Commons. And
maybe
as I said,
to add on that, Benedicta, when you are creating OSM diaries, please avoid getting photos from social media like Facebook, Twitter, such stuff. Another thing you can do is that you can get your image and you you host it in your drive, and then you'll be able to put it in your in the OSM diary. Yeah. There's another question for you, Benedicta. Is there any specific thing to do or not do when you're writing an OSM diary?
Do or not do specific. Specific do and not do. Nothing really, but what I'll say is the don'ts will be, as you've already stated, Becky, like don't use pictures from other social media sites. And yeah, you can also add images from your Google Drive, but then it might break, the link might break, someone might not be able to access it. Yeah, but then I think whatever you are trying to put there, make sure you use kind words. If it's about you, then fine, just put write something nice about you. I mean, yeah. Becky, anything you can add?
There's another, can you share your best OSM Diary example? I just shared one that I created. It has data quality intern stuff, and it has some best practices or feedback that you can give, and some other things. I think I have like 3. You can have a look at it, and you have an overview of an OSM Diary. Then Mark is saying it was mentioned that entries can never be deleted. I was to ask what may be the rationale behind. Rationale behind.
I'm not sure of the rationale behind, but if you want to delete, maybe probably you would have to edit whatever you want to delete from it. I'm not sure of the rationale behind. Becky, you have any idea?
I do not have any idea. Actually, I did not know you cannot delete something, but I think you can just try to edit, delete everything and save. Nothing will be there. I think, anyway, yeah. You go on your edit button, you delete everything and save it. Probably never thought of deleting one. Maybe on that note, just post what you think is relevant, what you think you may not want to delete it in the future. And that would be the best thing to do. Coco is saying, can you install OSM Commons on your phone? It can help to quickly upload images. Yeah, it's just giving putting more light on OSM Commons, that you can install it in your phone and you can use it to put more images there. Yeah, so for instance, we can be doing data quality internship, and OSM Commons does not have the images, our Zoom photos and all that. So that's why I always advise you to use, you can post it in your drive. There's a way to do that. And then you will be able to add it. There's a format, that information is online, or I can share it. You can be able to add that information on OSM Diary, yeah? I think that's it on the chat.
Okay, that's great. And
more questions?
Yeah. Any more questions? Yeah, I've also put a link in a YouTube video of how you can best name your, like, state your alt text in an image. Yeah, so you can also view that and try and incorporate that in your work. Yeah, any more questions?
I will share that link in our chat as well.
Okay.
It looks like there are no questions. We can save the 5 minutes to ourselves.
Yes.
All right. So again, thank you, Benedicta, for this session. Hope it was helpful, at least give me an insight what OSM Diary is. And yeah, see you guys on Slack. Bye everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Becky. Bye.